Well, as I said, the sense that it is a community, and it's a community that's committed to all members of the body, is really striking, and I think defining about University of California, Riverside. But the future is also pretty exciting. I had the good fortune to actually work with two different community-based medical schools at Michigan State University. And here we're creating a new one, and we're creating it in a way that makes sense. It's designed to build on the strengths of the university that are pre-existing and to take advantage of the resources, human and otherwise, here in the Inland Empire. So UCR is a perfect blend, in my estimation, of a university community that is striving collectively to be greater in the future. Well, I've had the good fortune to be involved in a number of different programs and projects designed to broaden participation in higher education. I worked with a group of Native American students when I was at the University of Kansas. I worked with Haskell Indian Nations University, which is a BIA-funded university in Lawrence, Kansas, and helped those students not only think about but succeed in moving to the University of Kansas and into graduate school and beyond to advanced careers. I've had the ability as an administrator to do the same kinds of things for faculty recruitment, faculty of color in Kansas as well as in Michigan. So this notion of ensuring that all students have a chance to come and benefit is important to me. It's important to me personally. I'm a product of public education from kindergarten through graduate school. All my time, and ever since, my entire working career as well has been in public education. I'm proud to say that my father graduated from high school a year before my sister did. He dropped out of school and went back to finish his education because it was important to him personally and important to us as a family. So I understand the challenges of getting an education, and I more importantly understand the value of an education. And that's really what UCR is about in so many ways. I don't know if there's ever been a time when we thought we had enough money. And that's not to diminish the challenges we have now. It just reminds us that we always have to do our best in the environment we're in. And I am so excited about the citizens of the state of California and their commitment through the recent proposition to actually raise dollars in support of higher education in California. It was a key factor in the desirability of this job, in all honesty. So I think the future is bright, but at the same time, as Chancellor, I have a responsibility to use those dollars wisely and to find as many other resources to supplement them as possible. And that's why the capital campaign is going to be important here at the university. We have to think carefully about other support beyond just the state to make this the success we want it to be. Great question for a few reasons, I think. One, I think your 2020 plan is a very, very good one. It was one of the things that I read early on and convinced me that the campus was having the right kinds of discussions about its future to fulfill the kinds of aspirations that Regent Varner just mentioned. And I've already, I said, met with Provost Ravenstein to talk about expanding the faculty. His goal is to add 150 new faculty members to the university, but it also goes back to the question about funding. We have to work hard now to find the resources to ensure that growth. And so part of the implementation of the plan is to make sure we don't grow students faster than we can provide faculty. Another key part of that growth, though, it will be the medical school. So some of those additional students will be medical students, and as you know, we already have secured the funding for that in large measure. So we've got part of it taken care of already. The first few months, I'll spend most of my time listening. I know a lot about the university from reading and talking with people, but I don't know nearly as much as I need to be effective. So I'm going to spend, and I've been working already on putting together an agenda of meetings, mostly to learn. I think the general directions are the right ones for this university. There are some places we need to push even harder. 1 in 8 students involved in faculty research is great, but it's 7 in 8 that aren't. We have to change that number. A 68% graduation rate is great, but that's 32% who aren't graduating. We have to change that number. So there's some easy places to start to look that I think will affect both the students and the faculty and staff experiences on the campus. Then beyond that, again, I need to spend a lot of time listening and learning from people on the campus as well as off.
Thank you, gentlemen. And that concludes our press conference. Thank you so much.